Maplers! Adventuring in MapleStory can be as challenging as it is fun. Sometimes even the toughest players need a break from the action. We now have the perfect way for you to relax and socialize between quests. Welcome to Monster Life. Monster Life is a new mini-game that allows you to create a farm to raise your very own maple monsters in exchange for character perks and other cool rewards, as well as to socialize with other MapleStory players. To create a farm, first click the menu button and then select the Visit Farm button. Then name your farm and upload a profile picture. You will be taken on a Monster Life tutorial to get your farm started. During the tutorial, you will be given your first monster. From that point on, you can obtain monsters by visiting the Monster Life shop and purchasing monster boxes. While only one farm can be created per account, all characters on that account have access to the farm. Once created, a farm cannot be deleted. Now that your farm has been created, it's time to customize. Go to the Monster Life shop to purchase additional buildings, expand your farm dimensions, change backgrounds, and obtain monsters. This is all done with Waru, which is Monster Life currency. Lucky players will gain access to a special shop that appears randomly throughout the day. Shop owner Jimmy Jack sells not only exclusive monster boxes, but also sells items for Waru that would normally sell for gems. Speaking of gems, you can go to the main game cash shop to purchase gems that act as special currency for the Monster Life shop. These give you the opportunity to buy special Monster Life shop items, obtainable only with gems. Farm buildings and decor are more than just eye candy. They also generate Waru and increase aesthetic points. The higher the aesthetic points, the more farm buffs are available to boost farm productivity. Managing your monster farm gives your farm experience. Farms can be boosted as high as level 40. The higher level the farm, the more items become available in the Monster Life shop. There are more than 600 monsters that can be obtained from either the Monster Life shop or combining two existing monsters. It is only through monster combinations that special monsters can be created. Click the Monster Dictionary to discover the many possible monster combinations. For special monsters, you will need to combine specific monsters that are compatible with one another. The monster you choose to combine with must be living on another player's farm. If the combination is successful, you will obtain the specific monster you desired, while the player that helped you will receive Waru. Unsuccessful combinations will still result in a monster, but just not the exact one you were hoping for. The higher level your monster, the greater your success rate in obtaining your desired monster during monster combination. Best of all, you get to keep the monsters you use to create new ones, ensuring your monster stable will flourish and grow. You can own a maximum of 28 monsters for one farm. And if things get a bit too crowded, you can always release monsters in exchange for Waru. The higher the monster level, the more Waru you'll receive. Monsters can be boosted as high as level 40 by nurturing. Nurturing gives them experience. You can nurture each of your monsters for up to 3 times a day. The biggest perk of owning monsters is that each monster has its own potentials, or passive skills that strengthens your characters in your main MapleStory game. Monster potentials can give buffs to your character stats, such as critical hit rate plus 3%, all stats plus 20, monster defense ignored plus 5%, and many, many more. The duration for monster potential is 30 days. After the 30 days are up, the potential skill perk the monster gave your Maple character expires. You can then either keep the monsters as decoration or release them for Waru. There are 2 special monster incubator eggs available for purchase in the main game cash shop. Monster Incubator rewards players with rare monsters, although the monsters will not have potentials or the ability to be combined, while Superior Monster Incubator has uncommon monsters that can be combined and give potentials. Monster Life also allows players to chat with their friends either on the farm or while engaged in regular MapleStory gameplay. In addition, each farm has a guest book where visitors can freely leave messages. Speaking of guests, players can visit their friends' farms to play with the monsters there. Playing with other players' monsters will give their monsters experience. Visiting players can play with each monster once a day. Monsters can be played with for up to 20 times a day by different players. And if you're feeling adventurous and want to explore farms outside your friend zone, players can visit random farms by using the mirror in Jules' place. There are farm achievements you can receive by completing specific goals given to you by Jules in the Monster Life Shop. And finally, you can embark on up to 4 quests every 3 hours given to you by the fairy Aya, also found in the Monster Life Shop. For more information on this update and MapleStory news and events, go to maplestory.nexon.net. Until next time, happy farming, Maplers!